Hi there guys, my name is David and this video needs pretty much no introduction. Basically there is a Pagani Zonda Cinque here in London and I am going out to see it. The Cinque is just one of those absolutely elusive cars that you see once in your lifetime. There is an A12 GTS over here. I mean, I have never seen a Cinque before. By many it is considered to be the best Zonda out there. Slowly but surely we are approaching the Wellesley Hotel and the good thing is that Sham is already there, which might mean that the Cinque is still there, and lo and behold, there it is, the white Pagani Zonda Cinque, just here parked at the Wellesley Hotel. I mean, that is just incredible. Okay guys, so I made it here in time because as you can see right there behind me, there it is, the Pagani Zonda Cinque. Before we start talking about the car itself, there's a random backstory to this car over here, because back in 2016 when I was starting spotting, and this was my first trip to London, I was just randomly walking past the Wellesley Hotel and there was a combo of a Martini liveried Porsche 918 Spyder and a red Ferrari LaFerrari. I think that was my second Ferrari LaFerrari that I've ever seen, and that was the best combo of cars. I mean, in Prague I would never even dream of seeing these two cars just side by side. And then, I mean, for the past 6 years or so, there wasn't really anything all that special here in front of this hotel, and now there is suddenly this Zonda Cinque. So that's just a bit of backstory. Now let's get into the car itself. The Pagani Zonda came out in 2009, I believe, and it was supposed to be the last iteration of the Pagani Zonda, because at that point the Zonda was on sale for more than a decade. So this car over here was supposed to be the sort of homage to the car that first brought Pagani as a brand the sort of recognition that it gets today. But anyway, this car was supposed to be the last Zonda. As we all know, it wasn't the last Zonda in the end, because even now in 2021 there are more Zonda sort of iterations and more models, the 760, the Pagani Zonda HP and whatnot. So this was not the car. However, by many enthusiasts, this is still the best Pagani ever made. There were two types of the Cinque. First of all, there was this car over here, which is the Roadster, and there were 5 of the Roadsters produced, hence the name Cinque. Cinque in Italian meaning 5, so 5 cars in the world. And then there was the Coupe, of which there were also 5 cars, so there are 10 Cinques in total, so super rare. And the starting price for the Cinque was $1.3 million, which at the time in 2009 was just an absolutely insane price. Today the times have changed and these cars can go for as much as $5 to $6 million, which is just absolutely insane. The Zonda prices have gone through the roof, and yeah, I mean, I guess you pay for the rarity, you pay for the exclusivity. This is the first Zonda Cinque that I've ever seen, and I've been spotting for quite a while, which just sort of tells you how rare this car actually is. By the way guys, this is how it looks when a Zonda Cinque is in town, and all the spotters just have to get all the angles. The Cinque has got the familiar 7.3-liter AMG V12 engine producing 669 horsepower and producing just an absolutely incredible sound. I mean, I haven't really heard a Cinque before, but I've seen all the videos on YouTube and trust me, the car sounds absolutely insane when it is on the move. However, as cool as the engine in this car is, I think that the main sort of selling point of this car was its design. And when it comes to the design, I'd say that this car over here is a good combination between sort of subtle and aggressive, if that kind of makes sense, because the sort of Zondas that came after this, like the 760s and whatnot, those are like absolutely insane, over the top aggressive in my opinion. You know, some of them have got like 2 or 3 wings in the back, and this car over here is not as subtle as, let's say, the C12s or the Fs in the Pagani world, but it is sort of a good middle ground. So yeah, this has been the Pagani Zonda Cinque Roadster, 1 out of just 5 in the world. Thank you very much for watching. It has been absolutely insane seeing this car here in London in front of the Wellesley Hotel on a random Tuesday evening, and I hope that you've enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hopefully see you next time.